Fiction is an even more demanding reflection aid. There's not too many books that you can read as fast as you can watch a movie. Sometimes I wish there was a way I could inhale those books faster, that pile of books sitting by my bedside table. Maybe some of you feel that way too. Fortunately, I've again kept the list to 3 here, 3 books that I think have a lot to do with other people dying. The first one is a classic. Maybe you read it when you were in high school or something like that. That's where I first read it, but I read it again. It's The Bridge of St. Louis Rey by Thornton Wilder, and it's about the seemingly random death of a bunch of people, and the randomness in those people and how they came to be there gets explored in very interesting ways and can't help but make you wonder, why them? Why not me? Why not anyone else? Why? Why? The Bridge of St. Louis Rey. The second work of fiction that I chose is, I think, one of those little-known gems, an American masterpiece. It's called The Hereafter Gang by Neil Barrett, and it is a novel of death, and I think in some of the pages there, the description of the actual minutes of active dying, the internal realization that dying is going on, and some of the inner experiences that really might be what occurs in that moment are evoked so brilliantly and such a seamless transition from life that you can read that book and miss the point where he died. I did. I had to go back and read it again. And then Death Be Not Proud. I think this is considered young adult fiction, juvenile fiction. I gotta tell you, some of my favorite fiction is young adult fiction. People tell it just like it is and go right for the feelings and the emotion in young adult fiction. I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of reading young adult fiction. And Death Be Not Proud is the story of a child. I mentioned the funeral in James Joyce's Ulysses earlier on in this topic as something that really shook him up and helped him straighten out something in his life. And what needed to be straightened out in, again, what some consider the most important novel of the 20th century was the death of a child. It's kind of the most extreme challenge, I think, that we can imagine, the death of a child, and Death Be Not Proud does that. Other people dying in fiction.